So, in the past, I've laughed at the idea of some sort of anti-Trump cooperative forming in 2020 that's actively going to try and primary him, because I think that whole idea is ridiculous. However, with the amount of Republicans who are against Donald Trump only growing after his reaction to Charlottesville, it is genuinely now a possibility a group like that will form. The idea of a group like that succeeding is still virtually non-existent. In fact, it's really just plain non-existent. But a group like that will more than likely form. Let me tell you why, because in the mind of RNC voters, the Republican base, people who vote in primaries, they supported Donald Trump because they thought it was a battle against the deep state, against the establishment. That is the 30% of people who still support Donald Trump. It's people who think they're battling against the establishment. Now, granted, they're wrong. Trump has proven to be even more Wall Street friendly, even more corporate friendly. He has people like Scott Pruitt and Steve Mnuchin on his cabinet. Things like that. You know. But in their minds, it's still a battle against the deep state. Against the establishment, against the New World Order, all that type of stuff. Now, here's the thing. The people who are likely to vote in a Republican primary are by default likely to vote for Donald Trump. Specifically because of the fact that, they were the people who wanted him in the first place. They were the people who wanted Donald Trump in the first place. That's not changing. That's not leaving anytime soon. And even then, I am not convinced that the RNC base, the Republican base, has enough people who are now anti-Trump for Donald Trump to lose a primary in 2020. I'm not convinced yet. It is possible if his approval ratings go really far down in like 2018 and 2019, but I don't think it's likely enough for it to even really be worth considering a success. And as for the Democrats, the people who always oppose Trump, they're likely to just vote in a Democrat primary. They're not going to vote in a Republican primary for someone they're like, oh, well, I disagree with this man's ideas a little less than Trump. No, they're going to find someone to latch on to at Democratic primaries and support him or her or whoever they are. And that's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.